Welcome to Soulverse Frequency Radio. Your journey through sound starts now.
Fear kept offering me contracts written in invisible ink, promising safety in exchange for every dream I think. For a while I assigned them without even reading the page, until I noticed the cost was becoming my cage. Today I retire from shrinking. Today I step out of disguise. I choose movement over hesitation. I choose wonder over why. Fear can ride beside me, but it no longer holds the wheel. So I'm trading caution's calendar for a life that feels alive. I belong to possibility now. Collected directions from strangers standing on the shore. Every voice pointed somewhere different, till I wasn't sure what I was looking for. I chased distant signals across unfamiliar seas, thinking someone else possessed the answers meant for me. But every way returning brought the same message back. The lighthouse I've been searching for was never far away. I've carried its steady glow through every stormy day. I can trust my own horizon. I can follow what I know. The lighthouse I've been searching for has always been my own. Now the fog still visits sometimes, the wind still changes unexpectedly, but uncertainty no longer frightens me the way it used to. Because I've learned a guiding light doesn't need perfect weather to do its job. I don't need every answer to take the next step. I don't need guarantees to move ahead. One small beam can illuminate enough. The lighthouse I've been searching for still shines when nights are long, reminding me that wisdom has been with me all along. I can trust my own horizon. I can follow what I know. The lighthouse I've been searching for has always been my own. different city, a different rhythm, a different name. Then life rearranged the picture again and again, until I hardly recognize the dream I started with. But every version carried something true. Every detour carried me closer. The shape may change, the heart remains. That's how a dream grows older. I don't have to hold it tightly to keep it alive. Some things survive by learning how to transform. The road I walk today looks nothing like the one I drew, yet somehow it still carries the same desire through. Connection, meaning, creation, wonder, the essentials never left. Only the scenery changed. I released the pressure to get it perfect. Life is not a blueprint, it's a conversation. Every version carried something true. Every season added color. What I wanted wasn't lost, it was becoming larger. I honor every chapter, even the ones that bend, because they helped create the life I'm living in. The dream kept growing. My suitcase had no wheels, yet somehow I kept dragging it across years, across conversations, across cities that no longer knew my name. Inside were expectations, old disappointments, promises that expired long ago. I thought carrying everything made me responsible, made me strong. But strength was never meant to feel this heavy or cost this much. I release what isn't mine. I release what isn't true. I don't need to carry yesterday into something new. I make room for lighter mornings, for easier breathing, for a gentler view. One by one, I set things down, a regret, a grudge, a fear, a story I'd outgrown. The road became wider with every step. Some things teach us The horizon feels closer. Nobody talks about the quiet that comes after everything changes. When the smoke clears and you're standing in a place you barely recognize, wondering what survives. The ground looked empty at first glance, but beneath the surface, small beginnings were preparing themselves patiently, without announcement. Something beautiful still lives here. Something beautiful remains. Not everything was taken, not everything was changed. I can build from what is left. I can nurture what is true. Life still has surprises waiting to break through. A single green shoot appeared, then another, until the landscape began introducing itself again. Resilience doesn't shout, sometimes it grows quietly. Something beautiful still lives here, and every day I see it more. The future is not finished. There are unopened doors. I trust what is emerging. I welcome what is new. The everything changing shape from 1 mile to the next. It reminds me how little I truly know about what's waiting round the corner, or who I might become a year from now. I stay curious, I stay open, I welcome roads I've never known. There are wonders still ahead of me, beyond what I've been shown. I don't need the full picture to enjoy the view. I trust discovery to lead me somewhere new. The best moments rarely announce themselves before they arrive. They simply appear and change everything. The unknown is not my enemy. It's where new stories begin. I stay curious, I stay open, I greet each chapter with surprise. The world is larger than my worries, and possibility is alive. I keep a seat beside wonder wherever I go. The journey continues. There is a place between the seed and the flower, between the question and the answer, where nothing looks different, but everything is changing. I used to fear the empty spaces, the pauses between the pages. Thought every silent season meant I was being forgotten. I watched other gardens opening while mine was underneath the soil, wondering if the rain was a blessing or just another thing to endure. But roots don't grow where the sunlight can't see. Some miracles happen quietly, and the deepest parts of me we're learning how to believe. Maybe I wasn't stuck, maybe I was becoming. Maybe the stillness wasn't silence, maybe my soul was humming. This is the quiet before the bloom, the midnight before the morning room, the hidden work beneath the ground, where lost things are being found. I don't have to force the flower, I don't have to rush the rain. Everything meant for my garden knows exactly when to change. So I honor this moment, I'll trust what I can't see. The light There were days I thought I missed my chance, like time had closed its hands, like the dreams I carried in my chest were written for somebody else. But the moon doesn't apologize for taking time to become full, and the ocean doesn't question every tide it moves through. So I stopped measuring my worth by what I could show the world, started listening to the whisper of the unseen version of me, the one who knew my name before I learned to speak. I don't need a sign in the sky to know something beautiful is near. The sea doesn't see the garden, but it still reaches for the year. This is the quiet before the bloom, the midnight before the morning room, the hidden work beneath the ground, where lost things are being found. I don't have to force the flower, I don't have to rush the rain. Everything meant for my garden knows exactly when to change. So I honor this moment, I'll trust what I can't see. The life I dreamed of growing is growing inside of me. To the parts of me waiting, I see you. To the dreams sleeping, I believe you. To the heart that wonders if it will ever rise. Look closer, you are already alive. This is the quiet before the bloom, the place where the old me makes room. The roots are stronger than they seem, the soil remembers every dream. I am not behind, I am not too late, I am becoming at my own sacred pace. And when the flower opens, the world will finally see what was growing in the darkness was always me. Be patient with the seed, it is becoming the tree. I used to dream about tomorrow, like it was somewhere far away. But maybe tomorrow was just waiting for me to arrive. So many years looking through the window, imagining the life I wanted to know, watching sunsets from a place I hadn't reached, holding on to visions nobody else could see. I kept a little garden inside my heart, even when the world told me it was too far. Every dream I whispered when nobody heard was a seed waiting patiently beneath the earth. Now I look around and realize the things I prayed for quietly were growing in me the whole time. I don't need to become someone else to walk into my dreams. I don't need to chase the horizon. The horizon is meeting me. This is the life my hands, the colors I create with my own imagination, the freedom to become who I am. I don't measure success by what I prove anymore. I measure it by how my spirit feels when I wake up, by the laughter in my home, by the love that fills my cup. I used to think abundance was something I had to chase. Now I see it in the softness of the life I learned to embrace. The future I imagined wasn't asking me to be perfect. It was asking me to trust that I was already worth it. This is the life that was waiting for me, the peace I couldn't always believe, the open doors, the morning light, the feeling of finally being alright. I am not running from my past, I am walking with what it taught me. Everything I lost along the way, made room for what found me. This is the life that was waiting for me, and I am finally ready to receive. To the dreams I protected, I see you. To the future I imagined, I'm coming home. To the person I became, thank you. You carried me here. This is the life that was waiting for me, a life I finally know how to keep. A heart that feels safe, a soul that feels free, a world that reflects the beauty inside of me. I don't need to wonder anymore, I don't need to search the sky. The miracle I was waiting for was the person who survived. This is the life that was waiting for me. Now I'm living it. The dream was never too far away. It was becoming me.